What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Freeze Wan Bissaka. He is the new SBC for today, and he is coming in at 380,000 coins on the Xbox. He isn't quite an 87, what we thought he was going to be, and to be honest, the stats are a little bit just disappointing, to be honest. All of that's to come in the video. We're going to do a complete breakdown of this card. We're going to have a look at the SBC, a bit of gameplay. Obviously you can do a loan, so definitely check that out. Let me know down below, will you be finishing this Wan Bissaka today? Let me know down below. Let's get into the video. So today we have Wan Bissaka, and straight off the bat I thought 85, it's just not it. I was hoping, I didn't think it would be an 87, but I just kind of wish he was, because to be honest, stat wise, we've lost 5 pace, we've gained 3 defending, we've gained 9 physical, which is nice, and we've gained 6 passing. For me, this card is really no better than his gold card, and they're charging 380,000 coins. Literally, you can go get his gold card, and you could even sub him on as a centre back, and he would be absolutely fine. And I think the perfect alternative to this card, Joe Gomez. He has been absolutely meta from the get-go. Yes, he has dropped down in price, and more than likely isn't as effective as he was at the start of the game. It's just natural with gold cards. Eventually they run out. But I think in this kind of scenario, if you check the stats between them two, there really isn't that much, and with the fact that Gomez is absolute meta and costs probably not even a tenth of this card, I just don't think this SBC is worth it. We saw Ferland Mendy last year in Footmas, and we thought that one was expensive. At least he was like the best left back you could get. With Wan Bissaka, there's so many options you can go for centre back, and I am very, very disappointed in it. And that's coming from a Man U fan. I really wanted to do this card, but I cannot bring myself to paying 400k for this, and especially since I've got centre backs. I've got Gomez untradeable, I've got Varane untradeable, I've got Cannavaro, I've got Vidic. Literally, there's no point for this card. You can get Vidic from Icon Swaps, who, yes, there is different elements to him. He's nowhere near as quick, but definitely tackling and strength way ahead of Wan Bissaka. He is a 4-star skill, a 2-star weak foot. We're not just going to clown him all series, all review. We are going to look at the stats. We've got 81 pace, which is fantastic. Cannot argue that one bit with a centre back. With the shadow, obviously it goes up to 91. You've got 80 dribbling. Balance a little bit off at 73, composure at 76, which I did notice with centre backs, it isn't actually that bad. Like, there is some that you think, hold on, I thought he had a hell of a lot more composure, but he actually doesn't. In terms of defending, it's very nice, don't get me wrong, 85 defending. You whack a shadow on him, which I'll have a look, turns him into an 88 rated centre back, 92 defending, 91 pace. It's not bad. It's not bad one bit. 85 strength, 82 stamina, 81 aggression. They're standard. It's a standard centre-back card. He's quick, got a bit of defending, got some physical, little bit of dribbling, and the very bog standard of passing. I just think this price tag is off. I personally would have said 2 SBCs at max. Looking at the others, Marquinhos, looking at Ansaldi, I get that they're not Prem and they're not English centre-backs, but I just think this SBC could have been a hell of a lot cheaper. We will jump into the SBC at the end of the review. We will have a look at some gameplay. Trait-wise, I think, yes, we don't have any traits. It's just one computer AI. So let's jump into some gameplay and show you what Wan Bissaka can do. So for me, he's a nice card. Like, I'll always say this, and I'll always say what I kind of think about the card, and he is a good card. The problem lies with the SBC. If he was a tradable card, I wouldn't be as fussed, because the price is what the price is. It's tradable, you can sell him, you can make your coins back, whatever. But when it comes to an SBC, you have to put these cards in. Once they're in, you can't get them back. You just have that Wan Bissaka. And for me, Team of the Year's around a corner, so he's always going to be beat there. There's already centre-backs out there, which again we'll explore to see who I personally think. If I was kind of just reeling them off the top of my head, Varane is better. You've then got Joe Gomez is better. Militao, it could be considered not necessarily better, but not far off, and he's an 81 or an 80, whatever he is. Then you've got the likes of Ramos is a little bit lost it this year. Plenty of icons, Cannavaro, Vidic, Rio. I'm talking expensive, but in terms of the SBC that you're willing to give up, he's really not that far off. Virgil is another cracking one you can get for probably a third of the price. There's so many that you can get that really do justify the price. For this one, I think they've just got a bit too trigger happy with him. They've put one too many SBCs in, and unfortunately, I don't see many people doing him. Even if you are a United fan, I would personally rather go and get Rio and Vidic as my two centre-backs for a past and present Man U and just leave this card. And hopefully we do get a team of the season version of him. That's what I'm kind of banking on with a lot of these. With the likes of like Bruno, if you are looking at the player of the month, more than likely there'll be a team of the season version. I know it's a little bit down the road, but who knows? There's going to be plenty of specials, plenty of informs, all coming out with different players on it. And I think for this one, it's been so close to kind of grinding for team of the year, I personally don't think it's worth it, and I think you'd kind of waste a bit of coins doing it. But let's go into the overall and see what I thought overall wise. So if we do look at him then, so he's coming in 382, 365, 410 on PC as well if you just wanted to add that one up. Stat wise, nice, nothing really too wrong with him. Pace, like I said, is nice. Passing, you've got the short, you've got the crossing because he's a right back I suppose. Dribbling wise, good agility. Balance is average at best. Reactions is okay. Ball control, not really. Composure, a little bit on the low side. Defending's fantastic. Physicals are fantastic. You whack a shadow on him, you can get him up to 91 pace, 92 defending. You go with the anchor, you get a bit of physicality on it, and obviously 86 pace. And I think shadow would be the one everyone wants. The problem with him is this right here. We will have a look at the SBC. I want to compare him to other people first. In terms of generation, he is a young lad. How old is he? 23 years old. Started at Crystal Palace. Made his move after FIFA 19 to 20 into Man U. Obviously getting himself a cheeky little team of the season by the end. And more than likely, we'll get another team of the season of him this year. If he continues kind of like his play and manages to impress, we could see another team of the season Wan Bissaka. In terms of kind of similar players then, so if we do go into players, we'll go into centre-backs, and we will kind of go, we'll keep with the rating in fact, because we'll bypass some of these, because obviously icons are very expensive. I can kind of understand that. Koulibaly's road to the final is actually a nice card. Don't know if he's kind of like meta, but I think he's an absolute cracking centre-back. You've obviously got Laporte coming in just a little bit more than that card in terms of tradable value. Again, a cracking centre-back. You've got then underneath Kyle Walker as a great similar player. I've already put Joe Gomez there. Koscielny, if you did his flashback, lovely UCL card. Lovely flashback card there. Then we've got Varane, obviously is incredible. PK's gone, Hummels is gone. Jimenez, it's links really that get him. Romagnoli, storyline card, again, decent. Campbell's nice, Rio's nice. And then I think we're kind of going towards the kind of end of the really meta cards. We're looking at Joe Gomez, good pace, good defending. Again, it's very, very similar. Coming in practically the same sort of price. So if you are looking to buy everybody, personally for me, I wouldn't even bother. I don't think buying everybody is going to be worth it. If you've got them all untradeable, then obviously go nuts. You've got them all untradeable. Make sure that you're okay with it first. Wait for the SBCs to finish and wait to the last day for him. Go do some upgrade packs and see what you can go get. But for me, I think I was a little bit disappointed. I thought he'd be a hell of a lot better. I genuinely thought he might have been at least 86, 87. But I suppose that is a big jump of +4 or +5 for a player that potentially could get some more informs or could get some more specials. I just think this time round, it's just not what we wanted realistically. I think the upgrades are not there. Losing some pace, only gaining so much defending for at least a 2 jump. For me, it's not good enough. In terms of the SBC then, what have you actually got to get up to get this power, to get this sort of price tag? You've got to give up an 84, 1 inform, 1 Man U player, 75 chem. You've then got an 85, 70 chem, inform, English player, and then to top it off, an 86 with 1 Prem player, 65 chem. For me, it's just a no-go. Unfortunately, I was really excited with him. I thought with all of the other freezes being 80 to 190k, I thought maybe 250, 200, but obviously they've gone absolutely over the board with it. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, let me know down below what you think, and make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.